Starting conference now.
All right. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Barakathum, to all my brothers out there. And Yahweh Shamar Al-Than, Bahashem Yahushua, to all my sisters out there. Out the water. All right, this is the I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta Scripture Breakdown class. The topic for today is breaking down Islam and the traitor Michael King. Because first and foremost, his name is not Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who do not know, so-called Martin Luther King, his name is Michael King. You understand? He's just a regular Negro from the hood that knew how to speak well. You understand? You know, when a white man finds someone that knows how to talk in the neighborhood, talk all professional, talk all, you know what I'm saying, business-like, of course the white man get him and they use him. And they use him and turn him against our people. Exactly what they did with so-called Michael King. You understand? Michael King is a traitor to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people.
Right.
Why do I say that? I know. We all was raised up in school thinking that Martin Luther King cared about black people. He cared about the plight. You understand? His protests mean something. All of that. But at the end of the day, his protests and what he taught, nonviolence, that made blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people weak. You understand? He taught us to turn the other cheek. The white man kill you, turn the other cheek. The white man put crack in your community, turn the other cheek. You understand? The white man kidnaps your people, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a whole lot of our sisters being kidnapped, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why that's not in the news. That's not in the media. You understand? But it's a significant amount of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian women that's being kidnapped. You understand? And it's not getting no media coverage, no news coverage. Why? Because the white man don't give a damn. You understand? But it's also thanks to so-called Michael King or so-called Martin Luther King. You understand? It's so-called because it's because of him. You understand that, you know, we turning the other cheek about a lot of things in our community. You understand? His old to build up our communities like we did in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You understand? During the Great Depression, white man was falling apart. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people was thriving. Their communities was thriving. We had Israelite hospitals, schools, colleges, airports. You know what I'm saying? Millionaires. Who was the first black millionaire? Madam C.J. Walker with the hair products. You understand? But guess what? The white man didn't want to see us prospering, and he wasn't prospering. So guess what he did? He bombed Tulsa, Oklahoma. He bombed it. You understand? But look, at the end of the day, Martin Luther King is a traitor to black people. Now because of him and his so-called "I Have a Dream," you understand, that made black, Hispanics, and Native Indians fall prey to the white man. It made it even easier for them to conquer, to overtake us. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Now we don't have no infrastructure in our neighborhoods. You understand? You go to the gas station. Who you getting your gas from? Pay attention. Who you getting your gas from? You getting your gas from East Indians. You understand? You go to the corner store. Who you getting your whose store you going into? Buying a bag of chips, or buying some milk, or buying some juice. The Arabs. You understand? East Indians or Arabs. You're buying from them. You understand? You who else? You going to these big chain restaurants in your neighborhood? Not chain restaurants, but chain stores like Walmart, or, you know, up north it was called Strack and Van Til, or Walgreens. Who's these big name superstores ran by? You understand? White people. You don't have no infrastructure in your neighborhoods. Everything is gone because of Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream. Instead of going to that black restaurant, you wanted to go sit in that white restaurant because he had a dream. Y'all wanted the white man love so bad. so bad that y'all gave up your own livelihoods. Y'all gave up your own source of stability in the neighborhood. You understand? Instead of getting your meat from the butcher, from the local black butcher, you rather go to that white butcher and get your meat. You understand? But at the end of the day, we're going to go into scripture and we're going to break down. You understand? We're going to break down Martin Luther King in the Bible. Let's pull that scripture up if you have it. The Martin Luther King, that I have a dream. I have a dream.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Jeremiah 23:25.
Let's pull that up.
Go.
All right? You said Jeremiah 23 and 25?
Go.
All right, Most High Christ. You got to understand, man, Martin Luther King, he was bamboozled by the white man. The white man used him like he uses everybody. Like he uses all of your famous rap stars, all your famous actors, all your famous celebrities, you know what I'm saying, famous athletes, everything. He uses them to push his agenda. He uses them to push nonviolence. He uses them to push homosexuality. He uses them to push all of the wicked things that goes on in our neighborhood. He pushes gang violence. You understand? Black people don't know nothing about gang violence, but guess what? The white man does. Where do you think we learn how to gang bang from? We learn how to gang bang from the white man. We want to be like John Gotti. We want to be like Al Capone. We want to be like all these famous mobsters. You understand? And it's sickening. We want to copy the white man, but instead of following what the Lord say in the Bible, we want to follow what the white man said. Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 25.
Let's get it.
I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesy lies in my name.
You understand? This is the Lord. The Lord said, I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesied lies in my name. This is dark. This is so-called Michael King. This is Michael King right here. You understand? Because he prophesied lies in his name. You understand? Keep going.
Saying, I have dreamed. I have dreamed.
The Lord said that this prophet, this so-called prophet right here said, I have a dream. I have a dream. No, he said, I have dreamed. I have dreamed. Who else do you know in the world or anybody in history that have said, I have dreamed, I have dreamed, or I have a dream, I have a dream? Who? Anybody? On the call, anybody? In the class, anybody? Napash.
Michael King.
Michael King, man. He said he had this whole long speech, you understand, about him having a dream. He started off saying, I have a dream, I have a dream. You understand? This is talking about Michael King right here, man. The man that is single-handedly, you know what I'm saying, put blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians into a burning house. He knew he was wrong at the end. Before he died, he said that he felt like that he integrated his people into a burning house. He said that. He knew at the end of the day what he did was wrong. What he did can have dire consequences for generations. You understand? Till this day, we about to come up on a day, on the 20th, January 20th, Martin Luther King's Day. We coming up on soon, in a few days.
Oh, smart.
Go ahead.
In that same day, the same white militia that attacked Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., they said they come ready with guns.
Right.
They said they're going to storm again, armed.
Right.
It was a threat, so I don't know what happened, but on that day, they happened to put a threat on that. So.
Right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? What do we say here? You know what I'm saying? Let the terrorists loose.
Right.
Let the terrorists descend upon America. You understand? For everything that America done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Let the terrorists loose.
Right.
You understand? Let America burn. Let America burn. That's what we want to see. That's how we know that the prophecies in this Bible is coming to pass. You understand? But let's get back on the so-called Michael King. You understand? Michael King said he have a dream. He have a dream. His dream became a nightmare. Now, you understand? For example, we're being shot in the streets or taken to jail or getting dogs sicked on us. You understand? Getting our head bashed in with a billy club for having nonviolent protests. But yet, what you all just witnessed recently in Capitol Hill, it was a violent mob. A violent mob. You know what I'm saying? A violent mob full of thugs. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are. They're nothing but a bunch of gang-banging thugs that just rushed the Capitol, you understand, and overtook the Capitol. You understand? But not one person, I believe one person died throughout the whole endeavor. You understand? But yet it was hundreds and thousands of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people being killed and having dogs sicked on them. You know what I'm saying? And getting hit in the head and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Getting hurt, being brutalized because we're having nonviolent protests. But yet the white man allowed, you know what I'm saying, not a white man, but the government allowed, you know what I'm saying, this to happen. The whole storming on the Capitol and whatnot. They didn't do nothing. They said, they gave an order said no, what they say, no lethal shots or whatnot.
Yeah.
That's what they said. They said not non-lethal. They wanted non-lethal. They didn't want to kill no white person out there. That's how you prove, and that's how you show that the white man care about his own. The white man cares about other white people. Even though they're being terrorists, they don't even want to use lethal rounds. You understand? They don't want to kill him. They don't want to kill him at all. They'll let them do their thing and they let them go home. Some of them helped storm the Capitol building, and they went home to their families at night. But yet, during them nonviolent protests or whatnot, it was some people that didn't go home. Go ahead.
The ones with the Confederate flags, they don't give a damn about the American flag. They don't give a damn about America. They just want to bring it back to the old days.
Right.
You know, back to slavery days. They don't give a damn about the American flag.
Right.
No.
Right. You know what I'm saying? The white man don't give a damn about no kind of flag. The thing is, they just want to run amok and just do whatever they want. Right. And they just doing it under the banner of America because they're the ruling power on the earth right now. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. They don't care about none of that. But they care about themselves. Mm-hmm. White people care about themselves. That's it. And you seeing it right now today. You seeing it because only one person out that whole ordeal at the Capitol building was shot and killed, and it was that female. You understand? It was that female. She deserved it. She deserved it.
Right.
You a terrorist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what the white man say? Ain't that what the white man call us? Call us terrorists and whatnot? Mm-hmm. We out here doing the work of the Lord. You understand? We doing the work of the Lord and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We ain't put our hands on nobody. We ain't pick up a gun and shoot nobody. You understand? But the white man, a proven terrorist, has committed genocide to people all over the world. You understand? Started with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and then these heathens too. The white man still bombing, you understand, the Arabs for 9/11. Mm-hmm. Saddam Hussein is dead. He's been dead for how long? For over 10 years. Mm-hmm. He's been dead. But guess what? They love their people that much. They love their people that much. You understand? All right, before I go into any further, anybody got any questions on the live? Or anybody have any questions on the conference call? Go ahead and let me know now before I continue. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds. Anybody new in the call log? All right, we're going to keep on going. Yeah, we're going to keep going. All right, so any more on that? Go ahead and read that from the top.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 25. I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesied lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed. I have dreamed.
He said what?
I have dreamed. I have dreamed.
Keep going.
Verse 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesies lies?
Uh-huh.
Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart.
It says they are what?
They are prophets of the deceit of their own heart.
They are prophets. It says that so-called Michael King. You understand? He said that he said they are prophets of the deceit of their own hearts. Of course, when you hear heart is your mind. You understand? What Michael King did, he did something that he wanted to do. He didn't do nothing to benefit the nation at all, man. He did something out of his own lust. You know what I'm saying? His lust for white women. You understand? The FBI had him recorded in the hotels having sex with white prostitutes. You understand? And he said that, this is what he said. He said, I'm gonna be your nigga tonight. That's what he said. We's having sex with these white prostitutes. You understand? It's on record. You can go look this up on Google, or when I believe you can go on YouTube and look up the records. You can look up the logs. You understand? This is all being recorded, especially by the FBI. That was Michael King's lust, the white women, man. Just like it's a lot of brothers out there that lust after white women too. You understand? But Michael King sold out his own people to have sex with white prostitutes.
Right.
And not only that, wasn't he a so-called pastor? Wasn't he a so-called pastor? What's his church name? His old church?
Ebenezer Baptist Church.
Ebenezer Baptist Church. You understand? So is that what you was doing with the tithes money? Go ahead.
It's so heavy that you bring up that Ebenezer Baptist Church, you know what I'm saying? The new senator from the state of Georgia, that black guy, you know what I'm saying, that got a head skin. He the pastor over Ebenezer now, so like.
Right. Right. Oh, that's the dude that was running for senator, right? Yeah. You understand? And I look, and I don't doubt that he liked white women too. He probably loved white women too. You understand? But at the same time, his lust has destroyed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people even further. You understand? Not only we don't have no infrastructure in our communities, no black-owned businesses like that. You understand? We got heathens in our communities. You know what I'm saying? So-called people of your so-called leadership, or your so-called pastors and whatnot. They're the ones that's supposed to protect you from these heathens coming into your neighborhoods and taking all your money. You understand? They're supposed to protect you from that. The watchdogs. That's what they call them. They're supposed to be the watchdogs for the nation of Israel. But guess what? They taking the check from the white man, and they doing what the hell they want to do. They misleading and misguiding black people. They go to this theologian school to become pastors, and this theologian school is ran by white people. White people, first of all, white people don't believe in God. First and foremost. They don't believe in God. Them theologian schools is meant to teach you to worship white people. It's to make you a second-class citizen. You understand? That's what it's for. And guess what? Your pastors go to these schools diligently. They go to these schools to try to learn about God and whatnot, but they're not learning about God at all. If you want to learn about God, come into these classes, man.
Work.
Come into the I.S.U.P.K. We're going to teach you about God. We're going to teach you about the black God. What did Captain Malquad say? The book of the black God. That's what this book is all about. The book of the black God. You understand? All right, keep reading.
Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own hearts.
Right.
Verse 27. which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgiven my name for Baal.
Forgotten.
Fathers have forgotten my name for Baal.
Right. You understand? It says which think to cause my people to forget my name. You understand? Because Martin Luther King had this dream, you know what I'm saying? We forgot, we forgot, you know what I'm saying, coming back to the Most High. We forgot about these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? His focus was on white women. That's what his focus was on. Getting rich, leading you astray, and white women. You know what I'm saying? Those was his lust. And he fulfilled his lust. Which is why, like I said before, at the end, he said that he felt like he was integrating his people into a burning house. Because he knew exactly that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. You betrayed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians for your own lust. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's lucky. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me on the live? See if it's plugged in. See if it's plugged in.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay, y'all can, on the live on Facebook. Okay, cool. All right, but it's good.
It's a lock, y'all, one.
Yeah, Khan.
You loud and clear on that live stream.
All right, Khan, the water. All right, the water. Okay, so yeah, back to Michael King, man. You understand? Like I said, Michael King. I mean, what more do you want to know about him? You understand? Why do you think America celebrates him every year? Every year in January, we celebrate Martin Luther King's Day. Why? Because the white man wants you to remember Michael King's ideals. Remember his principles. Remember what he taught. He taught nonviolence. You understand? If a white man walk up down the street and just slap you in the face, remember Michael King, man.
Right.
Nonviolence. Remember what he stood for. Remember what he died for. Nonviolence. So guess what? Take that slap from the white man and turn the other cheek. And let him slap that cheek too. Let him slap both of your cheeks, man. And guess what? Think of Martin Luther King, why that's being done to you. You understand? Go ahead.
Like the Eugene dude, you know what I'm saying? He had ran up the stairs and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Trying to call up that, yeah, I think MLK for that too.
Right.
He ran up the stairs from the mall. I'm like, yeah, every right. He can shoot one of them, he can pop him out the leg, you know what I'm saying, self-defense.
Right,
so
right.
The white dude was charging at him
Right.
in a violent battle, so he could have hit him with the baton, shooting, taser, whatnot.
Right.
Bad, but he ran up the stairs and
Right.
once he got to the top of the stairs, once the other police officer came, he backed off.
Right.
He should have stayed in his face.
Right.
He should have backed off. So
Right.
you got to thank MLK for that.
You understand? Yeah, MLK has made a lot of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people weak. You understand? Everybody come Martin Luther King Day will be thinking about Martin Luther King and kissing white people in the mouth. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to think about nonviolence. They're going to think about letting white people slap them across the face. Because Michael King, you know what I'm saying, you know, they was throwing bottles at him and he didn't do nothing. You understand? He didn't defend himself or whatnot. They was attacking him. He didn't defend himself. He ran off like a little punk. You always, defend yourself, man. Don't let nobody attack you. The Lord giving you the right to defend yourself, man. Defend your house. Defend yourself. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck yeah. About the beginning of the video, how that baton got on the ground. Okay, the baton was like a couple feet away from him, yet to run to the baton and pick it up. I don't know how that happened. Normally you have your tongue right here, you
Right.
right here ready to swing. I don't know how.
Man,
your tongue
who
got
knows?
around,
Who-
you
who-
had to run back and-
Who knows? Who knows, man?
Like, wow.
Who knows?
Who knows? I'm like,
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But guess what? He put his own stuff in that situation by
right.
becoming a police officer. He put his own stuff in that situation. The Lord don't want nobody being a police officer. Want no blacks, Hispanics, or Native Indian person being a police officer for the white man.
Right.
Because guess what? You're going to be cracking Negroes in the head. That's what you're going to do. You're going to be killing your own people. If you're going to police something, come into I.S.U.P.K and you know what I'm saying, and police your own.
Right.
Teach your own, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, the knowledge in this Bible. That's what you can do. You understand? All right, we're going to move on.
Slack got him on.
Go ahead.
His officer cars.
Go ahead.
I just want to chime in what you're saying, sir. It's so evident you brought that up, man, because following Michael King has made us docile. I mean, everybody I know that's older, in their older age, they love this guy. And by loving this man, he made the church docile. He made everybody docile. That's why I thank the Most High for the I.S.U.P.K. Because it taught us how to defend ourselves, how to fight what we believe is right. Not just lay down and just take the hits and take the bruises and walk away. That's not how it's been taught to do. So you're happy when you brought that up, sir.
Man, what you just said was heavy, man. Man, look, the Lord don't want you laying down and taking bruises in the head. You understand? And also, Michael King has made us docile, man. Made us like a little dove. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We became weak in America. We already, you know what I'm saying, been beat down. And then Michael King comes around and beat us and get us beat down even more. By taking away, you know what I'm saying, our brotherhood. Taking away our brotherhood, man. Because guess what? Everybody went to go shop with white people. All the black-owned businesses closed down. You understand? So, yeah, he further destroyed the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian communities. He further destroyed it. You understand? All right, with that, drop that. Give me that other scripture. Give me the one that they're watching as dumb dogs. The leaders that cause the people to err. Get that one.
Come on.
Yeah, go ahead. Isaiah 19 and 16. Say that one more time.
I was just letting my presence be known that you got that long tap in, sir.
Wait. Wait, what happened? What you say?
Oh, no, I hadn't got scripture.
No, say it one more time. I ain't catch that out.
Yeah, I said you have that long tapping in. I want.
Okay, Con.
Well, it's Isaiah 56, 10 through 12.
All right, let's get that.
Come on.
Let's get that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 10 through 12.
Uh-huh.
His watchmen are blind.
His what?
His watchmen are blind.
Right.
They are ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
Uh-huh.
They cannot bark,
Right.
sleeping, lying down.
Right. Where you at? Isaiah 50, what?
Isaiah 56 and 10.
Start from the top.
Come on. The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
Who is the watchman? The watchmen are, you know what I'm saying, the ones that's in charge over the nation of Israel. Right now, your so-called pastors are supposed to be your watchmen, but the scriptures say that their watchmen are blind. They're blind to everything. They blind to the crime that goes on. They blind to the kidnappings that go on. They blind to the drug dealings. They blind to they blind to everything that goes on in the neighborhood, everything that goes on in the community. They're blind to everything. The only thing they're not blind to is that check they get from the white man.
Right.
You understand? Or the tithes that you pay. The white man, the pastors, they want their tithes, man. They want their tithes like clockwork. Keep going.
They are ignorant.
They are what?
They are all ignorant.
They are all ignorant. Keep going.
They are all dumb dogs.
They are all what?
They are all dumb dogs.
You understand? It said the Lord just said that your leaders are blind, ignorant, and dumb dogs. You understand? A dog that doesn't bark is a dumb dog. When a dog barks, it's supposed to alert you if someone's presence or danger or whatever. But a dog that don't do that is useless. That's a dumb dog. That dog's just friendly to everybody. You got a friendly dog, man. Dog don't bark for nothing. It could be people that's stealing your car right now. Your dog is not gonna bark. It could be someone that's sneaking around your house. Your dog is not gonna bark, which is really even more dangerous, because you're allowing your enemies or whatnot to come in to get the drop on you. You understand? That's why the Lord is comparing your pastors to dumb dogs. Keep going.
They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. You know what I'm saying? Especially like a lazy dog that just want to sleep all day. Don't want to do no work, man. Don't want to patrol, man. Your dog should be walking back and forth that house patrolling, man. Make sure the danger is there's no danger present. Make sure nobody ain't supposed to be there. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs.
This is their what?
They are greedy dogs.
They are greedy dogs. Your pastors is greedy, man. All they think all they think about is money and when they gonna get paid. When you gonna pay them tithes? Is you pay your 10%? Like some churches will go through the whole shebang just to find out how much you make. They want your bank statements. They want your W-2s. You understand? They want to see how much you get if you get an inheritance. They want to see the whole shebang and try to get their piece out. That's what it is. They're gonna tell you that God gonna deal with you if you don't pay your tithes. But tell you pork is clean as long as you pray over it. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's why the Lord has an art with these so-called pastors, man, because they're not doing their job. They're not doing their job. They leading us. They leading the flock astray. Instead of coming together, they leading the flock astray. You understand? Keep going. Just start from the top of 11.
Come on. Verse 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
Which can what?
Which can never have enough.
Which can never have enough, man. Your pastors is greedy, man. They're not never going to have enough money, man. Enough cars, enough clothes, enough houses. You know what I'm saying? It was this one dude. He was a preacher. You know what I'm saying? He got arrested for embezzlement. He was embezzling the church money. He was buying driving luxury cars. He was living in a mansion that was worth like $1.8 million. And I believe it was the FBI. The FBI was asking him, well, where'd you get this stuff from? You got this off a pastor's salary? No, he was embezzling money from his church. He was opening up other businesses and just running the money through them businesses and using the money to fund his lifestyle. That's what these preachers do. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna drive the best cars, they're gonna eat the best food, they're gonna live in the best houses with the swimming pool in it while you starve. You starving trying to pay your light bill. You can't even go to the preacher. You can't even go to the preacher and ask him for $200 for your light bill. Your light's about to get cut off. He's gonna say, pray with him. Just pray with him. I'm gonna pray for you. When he's sitting on thousands of dollars that the church they gave him to help the people. He's sitting on that money. He got about $200,000 that's put up You know, that's supposed to be for the people and whatnot, and he's funding this lifestyle. But yet you need $200 and you can't even get that from him. It was this one man. He was a boxer. You know what I'm saying? He donated. He was a faithful tither. I forgot his name. He was tithing faithfully. You understand? He was a rich boxer too. Go ahead. What's his name?
Evander Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield. Yeah, the water. That's who it was. Evander Holyfield. We all know he a famous cat, man. He a famous boxer, man. He beat Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? He's also famous because he got his ear bit by Mike Tyson. You understand? So he a famous cat. So, you know, he's a Christian man. So he was going to church faithfully. He was paying tithes faithfully. Imagine all the millions he was making. Imagine that Evander Holyfield and Tyson fight. Guess how much was on the table? It was millions of dollars that was on that fight. Guess what? He paid tithes on that. So all the money that he did pay to this church, wait, how much he needed for his? I believe it was his light bill or something, ain't it?
Yo, Slocky, yeah.
Go ahead.
We asking the church to help pay for the light bill.
He was asking the church to help pay for his light bill. I believe it was about what, $1,400 or something like that, $1,300. You understand?
And he gave like $30 million to the church.
He gave millions to the church. Millions to the church. He can't even get a little funky $1,300 to pay his light bill. That's how much the church care about you. That's how much Michael King cared about you when he was having sex with white prostitutes in hotels.
Right.
Like I said, it's proven. It's recorded from the FBI. It's public. It's public records. You can look that up yourself. You understand? All right. Any more on that?
Con.
Go ahead.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
They are shepherds that cannot understand. You understand? The Lord didn't put the understanding in these preachers, man. Which is why they tell you that all you had to do is pray over the pork, and the pork becomes clean again. Which is a lie, because the Most High don't want you eating pork, period. He said any unclean food, you can just pray over it and it'll become clean. No. He said that's the power of prayer. No. That's what they learned from the white man. They learned from the white man these theologian schools. You know what I'm saying? These theologian schools was built to teach black people how to keep sinning against the Most High. How to stay in poverty, how to stay in captivity, how to lose all your infrastructure, how to be even more impoverished, how to be even more enslaved. Thank you. Thank you for your service, pastors, so-called pastors. But guess what? The men in the I.S.U.P.K, we'll take it from there.
Word.
We'll take the role of being leaders for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. You understand? Any more on that?
Con.
Go ahead.
They all look to their own way.
They what?
They all look to their own way.
They all look to their own way. They look, because they look, these pastors and whatnot, they think their ways is right. You understand? Because you put on a suit and you call yourself a man of God, that don't mean you get to further abuse blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? They look to their own way. Just like Michael King looked to his own way. He said he had a dream. He had a dream. But his dream destroyed black, Hispanics, and Native Indian people even further. You understand? Any more on that?
Con.
Keep going.
Everyone for his gain.
Everyone for his what?
For his gain.
Everyone for his gain. That's all they think about. Is what can they gain from this? You understand? The end result is they think about this. They think about the end result. If the end result ain't gaining them nothing, they don't want to be a part of it. This same thing to this day. You understand? We trying to battle these pastors and whatnot. And guess what? If it's not gaining them nothing, they don't want to battle. Keep going. Go ahead. Hold on.
Yeah, that's the same spirit they put on the people who follow them too. Like, it's all about the game. Like, if they not getting nothing, like you said, they don't want no parts of nothing.
Right. You know. Now that's what we say in the society now today. If it don't benefit me, you know what I'm saying? Then what they say, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, They get that spirit from the pastor, man. They be in these churches and whatnot, and these pastors be leading the people astray. They be telling them things like that. They be teaching them like I don't want to keep going on these pastors, man. Any more on that? That's it.
Well, sloppy come.
Well, we gonna drop that. Let's drop that. All right, now let's move on to Islam, man. We about to break down Islam. All right, we about to break down Islam because so many of our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, so many of our people, you know what I'm saying, has been indoctrinated with the Muslim or Islam doctrine. You understand? So we about to go ahead and break that real quick. We about to go ahead and break that. Give me 1 second. First of all, if you say yourself, if you call yourself, if you say that your religion is Islam and you worship Allah, then you'll be considered an Arab, because that's a religion that was made for the Arabs. You understand? That was a religion. We got the Quran. We got the Quran here.
Come.
All right, just set it and just set it on the sheet. Set it on the sheet out there. All right. Just get that real quick. All right, first we're about to start off in 1 second. We're about to start off in this book called From Babylon to Timbuktu. You understand? This book was written by Rudolph R. Winslow. You can get it off Amazon for about $14. You understand? Like this book contains a lot of knowledge about what happened from Babylon to Timbuktu. You know what I'm saying? It says a history of ancient black races, including the black Hebrews. You understand? This is an excellent book to have in your repertoire. You understand? This book, I like this book personally because it explains the origins of Islam and all of that. So, you know, I would recommend everybody to go to Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Pay that little $14. If you got Amazon Prime, you'll get it within like 2 days. You understand? It's an awesome book. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, everybody should have this in their arsenal. Whip this up. Next time someone talking about Islam, whip this up. Boom. You get the history of Islam. All right? We're going to get up beside the book. We're going to turn to page 49. 48. Turn to page 48. You understand? This is one part called Islam and Judaism.
Shalom, Yahanna.
Hey, Shalom. Yahanna. Who is this? All right, Trooper Kasiyad.
Come on, sir.
All right. All right, got you down. All right, I'm about to read. This is page 48. This is page 48 from Babylon to Timbuktu. The title is Islam and Judaism. All right. Give me 1 second. Hold on. All right. It says the Prophet Muhammad adopted many principles and laws from the Jewish religion. Now, of course, you know what I'm saying, it's not talking about Jewish, it's white people. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to take it how you take it. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we reading in the spirit of the Most High. It's not talking about Jewish people, man. It's talking about Jews. It's talking about Negroes. To break it down with you, Muhammad basically sat down with Jews, with Negroes, you understand? And the Jews was teaching them different things. I'm going to keep reading. It says, the Prophet Muhammad adopted many principles and laws from the Jewish religion. First of all, the basic idea of monotheism, which is the belief in one God. And for those of you who don't know, it's like Arabs used to have a God for every day. 365 days out the year, they had a God for each different day. You understand? The Jews sat down and taught Muhammad the belief in only one God. You understand? So, of course, the Jews, we had the law, statutes, and commandments. We know for a fact that there's only one God. You understand? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You understand? But I'm going to keep reading. The Jewish confession of the unity of God is, and then it goes into some Yiddish or whatnot, but I'm gonna break it down for you. It says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord." Well, Slakia. "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one." Basically, how I translate it into Hebrew, it would be Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Allahayanawa, Yahweh Akkad. You understand? Which means, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one." And it says, I'm gonna keep going. And then it got the slogan. It got the slogan for what Arabs say. It says, "There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the prophet of Allah." And it says that in whatever language in Arabic, whatever language they speak. You understand? So basically, their slogan, period, it says, "There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the prophet of Allah." Don't that sound like almost like, you know what I'm saying, like the Most High in Christ? Like Yahweh Shah, whatnot, you know what I'm saying, is like serves the Most High. He's the prophet of the Most High. He's the Son of God. It's almost saying that, you know what I'm saying, Muhammad is the prophet of Allah. It's almost kind of like trying to intertwine the two. You can, let me keep reading. It's going to break it down. It says, Muhammad adopted also the main details of the Jewish calendar, the Day of Atonement, the Sabbath, much of the Bible, and the narratives from the Midrash, and many points of the ritual law. Meaning that Muhammad basically almost plagiarized and copied off the Israelites. He copied off our rituals, our custom, you know what I'm saying, like the Sabbath. It says the Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? Because Arabs have a day, you know what I'm saying, where they beat themselves on the backs and make their back bleed with a whip. You know what I'm saying? That's their Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they beat their backs until their back is fully bloody. Y'all can go watch videos about it. Go to YouTube and you know what I'm saying, just type in Muslims whipping their back. For their Day of Atonement, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They punishing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Which is really silly. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is what Muhammad taught them, because Muhammad was copying off the Jews. We never busted our back open because of the Day of Atonement. We suffered. You know what I'm saying? We didn't eat food. We didn't drink water. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have sex. We were suffering our flesh. But these people were not. Why do you think the scriptures say that Ishmael is a wild man? Ishmael is a wild man. Ishmael would strap bombs to him and go into a store and blow himself up. Drive a car and drive it to a tank and blow himself up. These people is wild. You understand? But let's keep reading. It says, Muhammad adopted also the main details of the Jewish calendar, the Day of Atonement, the Sabbath, much of the Bible, and narratives from the Midrash, and many points of the ritual law. Incidentally, the Jews pray 3 times a day facing the city of Jerusalem. Where do you think Arabs get the, because Arabs, they pray towards Mecca. You understand? They got that from Muhammad sitting down with Jews. The Jews taught him how to do that. You know what I'm saying? He copied off us. Since we turned and we face the east. We face to wherever our homeland is, Jerusalem. That's how we do it now. How do you think Arabs got that? How do you think Muslims got that? How do you think people that's in Islam got that? They face towards Mecca. We face towards Jerusalem. They face towards Mecca. Let me keep reading. It says, incidentally, the Jews pray 3 times a day, facing the city of Jerusalem, and the Muslims pray 5 times a day, facing the city of Mecca. Trying his best, Muhammad sought to convert the Jews to his new religion, but to no avail. So Muhammad tried to recruit Jews to his religion. You know what I'm saying? But you can imagine what they were saying in that day. They say, hell no. What you mean? I ain't trying to join your religion. What you mean? I serve the Most High Christ. What you mean? You understand? But let me keep going. It says the Jews were adamant and resistant to change. The high esteem which the prophet held for the Jews was transformed to enmity. So now, since he couldn't recruit us for his new religion that he made, that high esteem that he had towards us, it turned into hate. You know what I'm saying? That's why now, you know what I'm saying, so-called Muslims and whatnot, they, you know what I'm saying, they hate so-called Jews and whatnot. You understand? Because Muhammad hated them because he couldn't recruit us. It says the esteem which the prophet held for the Jews was transformed to enmity. And instead of allies, Salakia. Okay. It says instead of allies, he looked upon them as competitors. So now he became in competition with the Jews. Muhammad needed the confirmation of the influential Jews to validate his mission. So he needed Jews to validate his religion. Besides that, his religion was nothing. He had to get validation from Jews for his religion to be looked at as an official religion. Go ahead.
What you're saying, Alwan, is that he plagiarized our heritage and then wanted to get confirmation of plagiarizing our heritage from us.
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's basically what it is. At the end of the day, the whole Quran, the whole religion of being a Muslim and all of that is plagiarized off the Bible. It's plagiarized, you know what I'm saying, of Israelites. Israelites sat down and because if the Jews didn't sit down and talk to them about the belief in one God, monotheism, then they would be still celebrating a God for every day of the year. You know what I'm saying? 365 gods out of the year. All right?
Lucky.
Go ahead.
Well, I got a particular disgust for Islam because they copy our records and they try to use their plagiarism to manipulate and lie. Like it's a religion of manipulation and lies.
Right.
And they try to use that against our own people, and it's just disgusting to me. Like
Right.
we made y'all.
Right.
Y'all trying to come against us with it.
Right. It says in the book right here, it says that Muhammad needed the confirmation of the influential Jews to validate his mission. So he needed our confirmation for his new religion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, you was absolutely right. Yeah. Who was that I was just talking? That was Trooper Radar? Trooper Car One. Salaki.
Back then we wasn't going for it. We ain't going for it in the U.P.K. either. We ain't going for no lies, manipulation, none of that.
Right. Damn right. Damn right. You understand? Let me keep reading. It says, Muhammad therefore turned against the Jews and became their tormentor. So, you know what I'm saying? Well, that whole hatred around, you know what I'm saying, so-called Jews and Muslims and whatnot, it started back from Muhammad. Since he couldn't convert us to his religion, he decided to go against us, man. You understand? And it's more. It's way more than what it is. It's another one. It's called the two daughters of Judaism. And it's basically going into you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read it because I'm talking about, get this book, man. Everybody should have this book, From Babylon to Timbuktu. This is page 49. The two daughters of Judaism. It says the offspring of Judaism are Christianity and Islam. Now, history was repeating itself. The proponents of Christianity said to the Jews, "We accept your Bible, morals, and monotheism. Only receive from us Jesus Christ, the great prophet, the Messiah, of whom all of the prophets spoke in the scripture. Because the Jews refused, they were despised and hated." So again, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Christians or whatnot, Christianity, they said to the Jews to come, you know what I'm saying, we'll believe your Bible, your morals and everything. Just come and believe what we believe, and then we'll be all good. And then we said, hell no. And then they despise us too. You know what I'm saying? And who was Christianity ran by? The Roman Catholic Church. You understand? Let me keep going. Muhammad tried to construct his religion as closely as he could after the Jewish religion. He favored the Jews by accepting many of their laws and tradition. When the Jews refused to be converted, he commanded his followers to stop turning to the holy city of Jerusalem in prayer, but rather turn to the city of Mecca. Like this man, like this is exactly like their whole religion is a complete plagiarism of the Bible. Complete plagiarism of our laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And our traditions. Like facing the east and facing towards Jerusalem. He said because we didn't want to be converted, instead of them praying to Jerusalem, they pray to Mecca now. It says they pray to Mecca now. Give me 1 second. That's why everybody should get this book, man. I'm telling you. This is a heavy book. It's explaining the history of Islam.
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
You know, so heavy, but you bring this out, Adwan, when you look at Farrakhan. I believe that Farrakhan, what he has to do now is he can't turn back on what he has been teaching and believing, because he knows this. He knows that it's plagiarized. He knows who we are. Now, at the end of the day, Farrakhan is an Edomite, but we know that it's a possibility he pretty much knows this truth, but he has to double down on it, because there's no way that he can say the things that he said, like saying that we are the children of Israel.
Right.
Even in incorporating himself into it, although he isn't us, but he has to say, okay, I have to double down on this because I know that we stole this from them. He knows that, but at the end of the day, he isn't even Israel.
Exactly. He has to keep up the charade, the facade, because guess what? He's making all that money, man. He's getting all that money from the Muslim community, from the Islamic community. You understand? He's getting all that paper, man. So why would he stop what he's doing? But now everybody's coming to the truth. They finding out that, you know what I'm saying, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Israelites according to the Bible. So now he has to say something about it now. You know what I'm saying? He has to say that his congregation want him to say something about it, because they're doing their own research and they finding out that Islam is a lie, Christianity is a lie, Buddhism is a lie. Right. All these religions on the earth is a lie. You understand? Go ahead.
It's so heavy that you bring out that point, you know what I'm saying, and going back off with Trooper one, the Trooper y'all just said, you know what I'm saying, about Islam. That whole nation of Islam, they know the truth behind who we are, but because there's so many billions of dollars tied up into, you know, them building Chicago up to that Muslim city, black Muslim city, you know what I'm saying, that the lie so big they can't come out for it. They can only give you bits and pieces of the truth, but hope you really don't catch on to it, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, the people are beginning to come alive, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, they're beginning to get that breath of life that the Most High has for them, and they're seeing through the bullshit. So like,
Man, what you just said, you know, we on live, so you just want to watch the language. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you just said was heavy. You know what I'm saying? We got to, that's why the I.S.U.P.K, we tell everybody to go research for yourself. Don't take what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't take what I'm saying as it is. You know what I'm saying? Go purchase the book, $14 on Amazon. Go purchase the book, From Babylon to Timbuktu. Turn to page 48, 49. And they'll give you the information right there. And I have other books that support this too. You understand? So yeah, let's keep on reading. It says, when the Jews refused to be converted, he commanded his followers to stop turning to the holy city of Jerusalem in prayer, but rather turn to the city of Mecca. He changed the Jewish Day of Atonement, which he had accepted for the month of Ramadan. There's another so-called Islamic Muslim day that they plagiarize off the Bible. We have a Day of Atonement. They call it a day of Ramadan, the month of Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? Where the Day of Atonement, we're fasting. Ramadan, they're fasting. You understand? It says Muhammad changed the Jewish Sabbath from Saturday to Friday, which have another parallel with Christianity. In the 4th century, the church changed the Sabbath to Sunday. So now Christianity and Islam have their own so-called Sabbath. For the Islam is Friday. For Christianity is Sunday. And for our laws, you know what I'm saying, it's Saturday. Which is crazy. I've told you, like, Christianity and Islam is plagiarism. It's plagiarized. Right. They plagiarize off the Bible. They plagiarize off the Israelites. All right, we're gonna keep going. In the 4th century, the church changed the Sabbath to Sunday and reorganized its calendar to make Easter separate of Passover. Like Christianity, also Muhammad included in his Bible, the Quran, accusations concerning the Jews. Nevertheless, the Quran glorifies many biblical personalities. Meaning that even in their own Bible, they say that we're great. And you know what I'm saying? Like, the Israelites are, you know what I'm saying, a holy people in their own book. We're about to get that too out of the Quran, but we're about to finish this up. In order to win the pagans into the church, Christianity adopted many barbaric customs and traditions. Likewise, Muhammad, to gain the loyalty of the pagans, Arabs adopted many of their beloved customs. The Kaaba stone was a received high reward in the new religion. Also, the pagan temple at Mecca was to remain as a holy site. You understand? We can read further and further into this. It's going to give you a lot more information, but we're going to stop it right there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to say that for the next class. We're going to read about the second. This says the second stage of the Islamic Revolution. We're going to read about that in next week class. You know what I'm saying? It's going to talk about how, you know what I'm saying, Islam was a fanatical, you know what I'm saying, fanatical religion and whatnot. It was a bloody religion, a lot of chaos, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of that. That's why the scriptures say, like I said again, that Ishmael is a wild man. You understand? Now give me the Quran. Give me that book of toilet paper right here. This whole book is just full of toilet paper. You understand? I'm going to go ahead and get y'all the verse. Give me 1 second. 1 second, y'all. I'm looking in the Quran real quick just to show you that this book is really trash. That this book is really this book is really toilet paper. You understand? Oh, what page is it on? All right. Okay, now this is the Quran right here. You understand? This is part 1, the cow. I don't know. It says the cow, second whatever it's called. I don't know. It's on page 22. If you got this type of Quran, the big book, the English translation. You understand the Urdu translation. It's on page 22. The 122 verse. Read that. Read that right here. Where's marked in blue right there? Read that. Yeah, 122 right there. Read that.
Okay. O children of Israel, call to mind the special favor which I bestowed upon you.
It says what?
Which I bestowed upon you.
It says, children of Israel, recall the special favor that I bestowed upon you. Keep going.
And that I preferred.
That I what?
And that I preferred.
Said that I prefer you. Keep going.
To all others.
To what?
To all others.
It says, can't believe what you just read, man.
Okay.
You read in the Quran. It said, go ahead.
Did he just really read that in the Quran, Salaki?
We just read that in the Quran. Read it again. I'm gonna read it for you. Come here. Let me see. Let me see it real quick. Let me read it. Let me see. I'm sitting here. I'm by the mic, so they can hear me clear. This is in the Quran. It says, "O children of Israel, I call to mind the special favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you to all others." Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. This book is a plagiarism on the Bible. You understand? So this is the question I have to ask to all Arabs and to all so-called people that is Islam. Why does so-called Allah or whatever, he says he preferred the Israelites over all others? O children of Israel, I call to mind the special favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you to all others. So if he preferred the Israelites to all others, don't that make you subservient to the Israelites? This is what it says in your own book. That's what it says in his big book of toilet paper right here, man. This is nothing but crap, huh? You can just toss that back on the floor. Put this back on the floor, man. We can use that to step on it. Man, good. Hell yeah, man. Put that on the floor. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6.
Call. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
The Lord thy God had chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a what? To be a what?
To be a special people.
Uh-huh.
Unto himself.
You understand? Don't that verse of the Quran sound so similar to Deuteronomy 7:6? It said in the Quran that I preferred you to all others, to above all others. And then in the Bible, Deuteronomy 76, it said what?
God had chosen thee to be a special people.
That God has chosen us to be a special people. Keep going.
Unto himself.
Uh-huh.
Above all people.
Unto himself above all people. And the Quran said above all others. You see the correlation? You see how the Quran is a plagiarism? Go ahead, sis.
No, it's true because
Oh, slack you.
they say Muhammad could read, so he learned from us, and it just sounds like his dumb ass just repeating what he heard.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. The Quran is a plagiarism of the Bible, man. Go ahead.
So slack you. What I heard from the UK, give shout out to UK. They did a lecture about the Quran on Muhammad, mentioned 3 times in that book.
Right.
And Yahanna been mentioned way more times
Right.
in that book
Yep.
than Muhammad. Only 3 times. You go to the Bible,
Yep.
Muhammad never been mentioned, but you have Elijah, Yahanna,
Right.
King Solomon,
Right.
been
Right.
mentioned all through the Bible, all through the ancestors.
Right. And what's so heavy about it, the Quran has a whole chapter about the children of Israel in it. It has a whole chapter about the prophets. And it's talking about the prophets in the Bible. You understand? So like at the end of the day, that whole book is just plagiarized, man. What do you do to plagiarize material? You throw it away.
Right.
Man, I remember I did at school, I plagiarized off of some work. I got a big F on it. A huge F on it. You gonna write a whole huge F on that book, you know what I'm saying? That's a plagiarism on the Bible. It's just worded a little differently. That's all it is, man. Quran is trash. You know what I'm saying? Islam is trash. All of that. All of that. Keep going.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
Right.
to be a special people.
To be a special people. Keep going.
Unto himself.
Uh-huh.
Above all people.
Who it said above all people? You know what I'm saying? We just read that in the Quran. But it was just worded a little differently. But we read that in the Quran. You understand? So, you know what I'm saying? Like this is ridiculous. That's why go ahead.
Not to cut you off, sir. It's so heavy what you bring out because as we look at the lie that is being told, it is the exact same thing that we try to tell our people of who they are, and they don't want to listen to us. But then you have a book that has been plagiarized that they want to believe. So that's why when the scripture says that you will worship wood and stone, well, we want to worship that cross and we want to worship that stone. But we were told. So we are telling you, you're these people. The Quran tells you listen to it. I.S.U.P.K tells you here it is in the Bible, which is the original truth, the original manuscript, and you don't want to believe it.
Right.
Rocket.
Right. Go ahead.
I gotta piggyback off that. We always want to listen to other people, other nations, other doctrines, other spirits. We don't never want to listen to our own prophets or our own people. We want to listen to that garbage, and that shit is disgusting.
Man, hey, what you just said was heavy. You know what I'm saying? And like what Trooper Cassiar said. Hold on. What Trooper Cassiar said, man. You know what he said was so heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like our people would rather listen to a plagiarized version of the Bible than listen to the real thing, the authentic thing. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you like eating Lucky Charms. No, not Lucky Charms. You like eating Captain Crunch, the Crunch Berries. But you know what I'm saying? Instead of getting the actual Captain Crunch cereal, you getting the off-brand, the Kabooms. You understand? That's what you're getting. You get Kabooms. I know everybody and their mama ate Kabooms, man. I used to stay smashing on some Kabooms. Instead of going getting the name brand cereal, you get the Kabooms.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, that's exactly what I'm comparing that to this. Our people are so stupid that they'll rather they you know what I'm saying? Like they sit down and they saying that, oh man, I've never seen so much discipline, you know what I'm saying, you know, in the Islamic community. You know what I'm saying? You go to the mosque, and it's just so much discipline. The men is disciplined. The women is disciplined, dressing modest. The men is looking like men, growing their beards. Shit, it's because it's off the Bible.
Right.
It's because everything they doing they got from the Bible.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, why not just come back and follow the Bible? You're gonna do all of that. You're gonna become modest. You're gonna become a man. You're gonna grow your beard. But it's all plagiarized. That's second hand. Come to the first hand material. Someone has something to say?
It's Salakia.
Yeah, go ahead.
And, going off of the same topic, the same realm of what we're speaking on, with as many of Judah, as many Negroes who are conspiracy theorists.
Right.
You would think that of all things, they were so easily manipulated and tricked out of the Bible, but believe everything that isn't the Bible. But you're a conspiracy theorist. You believe everything that isn't the truth, except for the truth.
Right.
You don't want to take the shot because they're trying to do this to us. You can't see past your own stupidity to understand that the truth has been in front of us the whole time. And if you would stop and think, you would recognize why would they work so hard to manipulate the Bible but give you everything else.
Right. Right. What you just said was so heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, like you just said, you know what I'm saying? Like, they manipulate the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They say what they think that's in the Bible, but what's not actually in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's what Christians do. Christians do that. They can do that a lot. You go to the church, you know what I'm saying? They saying stuff that's not in the Bible. Like when they say God loves everybody. I still haven't read it to this day in the Bible. You understand? They say turn the other cheek. When Michael King said turn the other cheek, I didn't see that. He's a pastor. If you're a pastor, everything you should be saying should be coming out of this book. I didn't see the turn the other cheek from getting smacked by the white man. I saw the turn the other cheek from your brothers, man. That's what I seen. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I could have went more in depth in the into the breaking down Islam, but you know what I'm saying? That's all that was needed. You know what I'm saying? Just get this book. There's plenty of books that support this book too. You know what I'm saying? That supports this book, Babylon and Timber too. Like I said, I suggest you get this book. It's a heavy book. You understand? It talks about all of that. You know what I'm saying? It talks about Jews. It talks about, you know what I'm saying, black racists, ancient black racists, and then you can learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? This in the cat, you know what I'm saying, Rudolph R. Windsor. You know what I'm saying? He's from the Philly. He's from the Philly area. He's from the Philadelphia area, so he's been around so-called Islam, you know what I'm saying, his whole life. You understand? So he got tired of it. So he just went and did his research and compiled his evidence and whatnot and just wrote it in the book. But you know what I'm saying? That was it. But anybody else have any questions on the live? Any questions in the call?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
More so, yeah, kind of a question, sir. When is it in the Quran or is it in the Book of the Dead? One of the two of them, basically, and I know it's in the Book of the Dead, but I thought it may have been in the Quran that they support. There's something in there that basically supports some sort of homosexuality. Is that also in the Quran?
It might be. I got to do some more research. I believe it because I know in that Muslim religion, like you know what I'm saying, I guess when they die one night, they say when they die, they can have like 20 virgin girls or virgin boys or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, but yeah, I think so. But I got to do my research. You got to find it. You guys just got to find it up in the Quran. Once you find it, then we can bring that out.
Oh my God.
Bring it out to the light. Bring it out to the forefront. All right, any more questions? Any more questions, comments, or concerns? Let me check this. Let me check.
Look,
Go ahead.
I mean, you know, Islam ain't nothing but Christianity anyway, so they all homos anyway.
Right.
I know personally some people that's down with Islam that did some homo things, but it's all the same.
Right. Yeah, that's all it is, man. That's all it is. Bunch of homos, man. 1 second. Let me see if there's any questions. No questions. Right. Yeah, that's all it is, man. All right. If there's no more questions or whatnot, then you know what I'm saying. I pass the class to Priest and Officer Napashkaya. All right.
Shalom, Israel, I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. start off 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, there are limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to save themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister have an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. That means every city, contact your camp leader about it. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishara, that means 10 is the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of every increase of the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department of teacher, priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like, amount you would like to give. Holy Convocation is the Feast of Purim, February 25th through 26th. Sorry, sundown. If anyone want to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. Was that Israel? Give a curse salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, I might him. I might him, Sabbat. I might him. Barak. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua Barakathon. Why I said to you in English, may the Most High bless you in the name of Christ. Yamatai, there's no sisters in here, so class is dismissed.